Okay, what is the one great secret of the top trainers? Well, I would say it's this. They see themselves as self-employed. Even if they're an employee of a health club or some other facility, they see themselves as self-employed. They understand that they are a personal services corporation and that they have to perform every day and that their attitude and their actions are going to determine how successful they are. They're not just showing up to collect a paycheck. They're not just punching a clock. They're there to learn and to grow, and they want to, even if they start on the floor making slightly above minimum wage, their aim is to become a personal fitness trainer, to have their own business, if you will, within a business, or to be out on their own and have their own studio or in-home training or whatever it is. They see themselves as self-employed. This is very, very important. You know, I've heard that only 2% of people can work without supervision. That's not a lot of people. I mean, if you're a personal trainer, you're supervising people to exercise for their own good. Think about it. And so you have to have the self-discipline and the focus and the determination and the commitment to be able to supervise yourself, to be accountable to yourself, and to see yourself as self-employed. Some other things about being self-employed means show up happy, show up enthusiastic. Be as professional and friendly as you can be. But what I've noticed over the years is that the most successful people really treat what they're doing as a business. The unsuccessful people, the people who are floating from job to job, the people who are just at the health club because they get a free membership, putting in their hours, these folks are not successful. It just doesn't work. You have to treat this, whatever it is you're doing, as a business. Sure, you want to help people. Yes, you want to be fulfilled. Yes, you want to be on purpose. I'm with you on that 100%. In addition, you need to treat this like a business. You are not here because you have nothing else to do. You are not doing this because there's not something else that you couldn't be doing or shouldn't be doing. You're doing this because your economic future, your economic present depends on it. In addition to that, hopefully you like, love, and enjoy your job. Or maybe you're transitioning to a better position within this field. That's all fine and well. But see yourself as self-employed. Understand that what I'm telling you here in these initial videos are the core, the fundamental. That there can be dozens and dozens of little tricks and tips and ideas that make great sense. But if the foundation is weak, then it doesn't matter what you build above that. So get your foundation really solid. Treat what you're doing as a business. You went to school or you learned what you've learned because it's a career, a business career. It took me a long time to understand this. Some people understand it right away. All they need to know is that this is their business and that's it. They're ready to function. But other people really need to think on this at a deep, deep level. And why is that? Because we're in something for enjoyment and for fun. I've seen lawyers quit being lawyers and become personal fitness trainers. Now, why did they do that? They did that because they didn't like doing law anymore. And they enjoyed the gym. They enjoyed helping people. That's what they wanted to do. But even them, if they're successful, they're going to treat their training business as a business, not as something they did because they retired as a lawyer. So just think about that. Also, with regard to the best personal trainers, they're the ones who are promoting themselves. They're promoting the gym. They're supportive of people. They're encouraging. They've got good attitudes. They're not just hanging around, leaning on machinery or desks, talking to other trainers or other people, or even spending too much time with one client. You know, this happens. But I'm going to suggest to you that you don't want to be that person. You want to be friendly, you want to be professional, you want to move from person to person, you want to be working with clients as much as you can, you want to be seen as somebody who's busy. I've seen trainers come into clubs, and what they've really got going for them is that they're seen, meaning people see them. They might be loud, or they might be, or they might just be moving a lot, in and out, working with people. Move, 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 seeing people, introducing themselves, moving from person to person. Eventually, you will get clients just because you are visible, just because you're friendly and professional. But you're not there just to be a friend and the guy who hangs with them. You are there to solve problems. Now, you may be friendly and you may just be making small talk, but you need to make it known that your purpose, that your specialty is solving problems that have to do with weight, that have to do with weakness of some sort, muscle weakness. You may have solved problems with regard to sports, maybe runners, maybe people are injured. They've already been to the physical therapist. Now they just need someone to help rehab them a little bit more. Maybe you've got a specialty there. Whatever it is, you've got to be clear on your specialty, your strengths, and you've got to make people know what it is that you do and that you specialize in it. So when you talk to somebody, you're like, "Hi, I'm John Farley, and I'm a certified fitness professional, and I have a degree in this particular area, and my specialty, among others, is to help people lose weight." And so if you're interested in that, then I'd like to talk to you. Is that something that you're interested in? Oh no, I've lost all the weight I could possibly want to lose. Or, well, yeah, I am interested in that. Well, do you have 5 minutes that I could sit down and talk to you about that a little bit more? Okay. Or no, or let's set a time, whatever it is. But make it clear what you really need to do. If you're in a health club, you're in a situation where you've got dozens, hundreds, maybe even thousands of people coming in and out, and they're there to achieve something. Most people, the vast majority, 90, 95%, 99%, are not achieving their goals. Most people do not even know what their goals are. If you ask them, they will come back and tell you something like, "Well, I just want to be healthy." And then if you ask them, "Well, do you feel like you're pretty healthy now?" They'll go, "Yeah, I'm pretty healthy." So they've already got their goal. And what I'm saying to you is they don't even know what their goals are. And you need to extract that from them. You need to show them that where they are and where they want to be are two different places. This is very, very important. Where they are and where they want to be are two different places. And that by working with you, you can get them to where they want to go. This is the essence of what we do. This really is the essence of what we do. If you don't do that, then you are just going to be waiting for somebody to just throw themselves at you and say, "Hey, can you take me where I want to go?" And you might be fortunate that they walk up to you and say that, and then you say, "Yeah, I can get you there." And then maybe you have a client. Or if you're really unfocused, you'll say, "No, I don't think I can do it." Be really clear about the value that you offer, the specialties that you focus on, and then make people aware not only of what you do, but of the gap between where they are and where you can take them. You walk up to somebody and you say, "Hi, I specialize in weight loss. Is losing some body fat something that you're interested in?" "Well, yeah, I've been trying to lose 15 pounds for quite a while now." "Oh, yeah? Well, so tell me, I mean, what's that feel like to have that 15 pounds that you've got to lose?" "Well, I mean, it's really annoying. I mean, does it frustrate you?" "Yeah, I'm frustrated by it." And now you elaborate on that. Get them to tell you more about that frustration. Get them to really articulate that frustration. They have a frustration. Find that frustration and then find out what they want, show them that you can get them there, and then provide them the service. That's what you do. How powerful are you going to feel when you show up every day and you're talking with people and you identify their problem and then you offer them a solution? Think about it. For me, I help people with emotional eating. If they have emotional eating problems, and believe me, emotional eating is rampant. If you fail as a personal trainer, it's because your client is an emotional eater. Send them to me, because that's what I do. I help them to get clear, to clear out their subconscious blocks so that they don't have those limitations anymore. And so then if they work with a personal trainer or they work with a nutritionist, they can get the results. Otherwise, they just keep sabotaging themselves over and over again. I'm clear on that. If I work with somebody and that's their problem, they should work with me. Okay? If you help people with rehab to rehab a shoulder or a knee or whatever it is, then go find people with that problem. Tell them what you do. Show them what you can do. And then enroll them in what you do. This is the great secret. This is the essence of everything right here. The first thing is get really, really clear on what we call the transformation. The transformation. How are you going to transform people from where they are to where they want to be? What's it going to look like? Think about, have you worked with somebody, anybody? Who's your best client? Think about the transformation that you helped them achieve. What did they get physically? What did they get emotionally? What are the benefits? What was the transformation? How did it affect their life, their relationships, their career even? Did they have more energy? Think about that for a moment. Get really clear on the transformation that you provide. Did you transform your own body? If so, get really clear on that. What have you done for yourself that you want to help other people do? Really, clarity on the transformation that you provide. This is huge. This is huge. This is going to differentiate you from virtually everybody else who just talks about, well, I'm going to work you out once or twice a week or 3 times a week, and we'll do some strength training and we'll do this and I'll put you on this machine and blah, blah, blah. Forget it. Those are features. Those aren't benefits. And even beyond benefits, the transformation. How are you going to transform their body, their life, maybe even their career, their relationships? Think about it. When I work with somebody for emotional eating, when they clear that up, not only are they going to lose weight, not only are they going to release fears and mental blocks, but their relationships are going to change for the better. And that can be a big fear. Relationship toward food, relationship toward other people, sometimes the opposite sex. This is huge. It's huge. It's big. It's powerful. It's life-changing. How much is that worth? Is that worth $500, $1,000, $10,000 to change your life forever? Get clear on that. Figure out what the transformation is that you offer people. Get really clear. Because a lot of trainers are running around and they'll say, if you buy 5 sessions, I give you 3 free, and I'll do half off, and I'll give you the first one free so you can find out, and all this. Hello, you're going to be in the bottom 10%. If you're lucky, you'll be in the middle 50%. What you're learning here is how to get in the top 20%, the top 10%, and the top 3%. And the way to do that is to focus on the transformation that you provide. Get really clear on that. You're going to help people go from point A to point B. And when you do that, they are going to be thrilled. They're going to want to keep you around. They're at least going to want to start with you. Let's put it that way. When we get to keep your clients, you'll learn more about that. But right now, just focus on getting the client. And to do that, you've got to show them the transformation. All right. I'll see you next time.